What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to Tsunami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. INT Gogeta's EZA drops tonight. And it's time we take a look at the event and go over some potential team builds. So, as you guys know, I've already gone over this many times. The INT Gogeta is a pretty dominant unit once he gets his EZA. 130% lead for Super INT. Raises defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage, lowers attack and defense. Attack and defense plus 120, attacks effective against all types, medium chance of evading enemies' attack with 1 or more rainbow key spheres obtained, plus an additional attack plus 40% with 2 or more rainbow key spheres obtained. High chance of performing a critical hit with 3 or more key spheres obtained. So basically, you pick up 3 key spheres that are rainbow, and you're just going to get a number of effects happening. Best guy to run this with is the Ghost Tanks, free to play. But that's not what this is about. What this is about is the EZA event itself. So, couple of things happening, which is kind of weird. So usually when this drops, I would be doing a stream for it. But because Dokkan is getting this really long maintenance, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this tonight. In fact, it's probably not even going to happen until tomorrow, like tomorrow during the day or maybe the evening. Because usually in the past, when it comes to these maintenance things, they tend to take their time. They go well past the date that they say that they'll do it. So I don't really know how this is going to work. So I think you guys will just have to stand by and check in either on my community page, on my Twitter, or Discord to see when I stream this. But let's talk about the event anyway. So, obviously the progression is normal, where he gains resistance to certain types. In this case, this is not going to be one where he gains resistance to extreme. He's going to be gaining resistance to super, because the type of weakness is movie bosses. You can't really have a movie boss category if you omit all the extremes, right? So they're going to be getting rid of all the good guys this time, and all the bad guys remain. You can use either int or physical. So the question is, who do you choose from? Int or physical leaves you with this column and this column. They're actually a pretty decent amount of evil guys. So this was, compared to recent EZAs, it was fairly easy for me to put these teams together. And as you guys know, I like to run free-to-play first, so I'm going to show you guys on my game the teams that I put together and the options that I have to choose from. But as you can see here, these are your options, really. You got the Ingenemba, Metacooler, Bojack. Bojack is going to be great for this, even though he's only a neutral type. But then if you go to the extreme side, Physical Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly, your World Tournament Broly is going to be great. If you guys have this legendary... you know what? Actually, honestly, I feel like you could solo this with just this guy. I feel like you could solo the Gogeta EZA with just this guy, because he just stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks. He attacks like 3 times if you play your cards right. Him and Cooler, like two units right here. That's all you need. You don't need the LR Broly. You don't need the Dragon Ball Super Broly, Lord Slug, any of these guys. No, it's just these 2. So let me jump over and show you my game and some of the teams I've got. So for pay to play, we've got the usual suspects. So I'm running Dragon Ball Super Broly as a lead, Movie Boss, and full power. I can afford to run a full physical team, so this is going to be very easy for me. This Cooler is at max links, so that combined with this guy and his max links, it's over. It's over. And then if I need to, you know, I got this guy, 23 additional physical Broly. Links aren't really a thing. You know, I never use this guy. I never use him. It's kind of a shame that I never use this guy. Maybe it's because I'm waiting for a dupe or something, but yeah, this guy's there. You could run him as a lead too. So your options for leading a team are pretty open. You don't just have to run the Dragon Ball Super Broly. He's a good leader. Cooler's a great leader. He's an extreme type, physical, key plus 3, 120. You've got the LR Movie Boss Broly. You could even run the EZA Broly. He's a physical type, key plus 4, 100%. So if you're running really, really low on extreme physicals and you don't want to run any neutral damage, you could just switch to super physical and have this guy be the leader and then bring some physical units in there just so that they can soak up some of the damage. So your team building options are very much open. So let me pull up, if we do physical int extreme and we go to Movie Boss, these are your options. Well, these are my options anyway. So pretty healthy amount to choose from. He can be your leader. 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 Who else could we have leading from the other side? Oh yeah, the Metacooler, obviously, which you will learn about in just a second. Metacooler is a great option. And I think that's it. Maybe there's a way. Nah, tech in and strength, you can't, yeah. So it's probably, from the inside, it's probably just going to be this guy, who is your only option for a lead. So there's your team for pay to play. Now, free to play. Free to play is limited, obviously, compared, but it's not that bad. It's actually, I'm looking forward to this. These are my options for the free-to-play side. For free-to-play, you can have 8 units if you have been really dedicated to your free-to-play grind. So, obviously, the leader is going to be the Extreme Class Lead Metacooler Army. You can get him from Battlefield. Key plus 370%. All I need is the friend unit to be someone good, like the Dragon Ball Super Broly, and then all is history. So I bring Bojack. Bojack is actually really, really good. You can even run this guy on your pay-to-play team because he thrives on having more health. The more health you have, the greater the attack. So first turn, if you're able to swing with this guy, you're going to get a decent amount of damage in there. So yeah, consider running the Bojack on your pay-to-play team. Then we'll be bringing the Golden Frieza for some support and also some tanking. The Metacooler squad, they are a little bit on the weaker side, but they have their perks, which is very useful, especially when you have enough Wicked Bloodlines on the team. So this guy gains 15% attack and defense per Wicked Bloodline. I'm going to be running 1, 2, 3, 4, so that gives him 60% attack and defense, which is pretty good for a free-to-play. And then he also heals your health, which can be a tactical advantage when trying to do EZAs. As they get tougher, things scale up, right? So you could all, I mean, if you want to, you could bring this cooler as well, because this guy is a Wicked Bloodline. Sure, he doesn't do anything, but he does help boost the abilities of your other guys. What does this one do? Attack and defense plus 15. Oh, okay. They both have attack and defense plus 15 per, and then this guy gains 5% health at the start of the turn. So if anything, bring these guys as insurance policies. They're just items. But I'm going to bring this Broly just because he is a stacker, and I feel like he could be useful. Plus, he's got a pretty decent stat line. Additional attack and defense plus 30% at the start of each turn. So in 2 turns, he's done. He's got 100% attack and defense, and you're still stacking the entire way. So, yeah, that's my squad for free-to-play. That's my squad for pay-to-play, and that's pretty much it. So, once again, on the Dokkan Wiki, Gogeta, it's a little unusual that they're having this be a separate event from the other Gogeta, because we do have another one. So I was actually wondering for a little while, when they first announced this on JP, if they were going to be doing different, if they were just going to consolidate everything in one go, but turns out they're sticking to this. So yeah, this is the other one. So don't get confused if you think that this is the event you're supposed to be doing. No, I feel like it's important to mention this because, you know, there's always the casual player who might just not understand. This is the STR Super Gogeta. He's different. This is the INT Gogeta. He's different. Both use movie bosses, but one is INT, one is strength. INT, strength, INT, strength. This is also a useful reminder for myself so that I don't do something like this. So that's going to be it, guys. The preview is complete. I will be streaming this as soon as possible. Given when the maintenance ends, that will kind of determine how this is going to work. The maintenance is scheduled for today at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. So an hour and a half after refresh starts, and that's going to go all the way until midnight into the next day. So that's about 7 hours of maintenance. That's probably going to go a little bit longer, 7 or 8 hours. It's a pretty hefty maintenance. I still don't know exactly why, so we will find all that out later on. But that is going to be it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, are you excited for this INT Gogeta? Do you think he's going to be better than the STR Gogeta? Do you think he is the best fusion EZA in the game? Or do you think he's a run-of-the-mill, kind of standard, not too exciting, uninspired kind of unit? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned. I might see you tonight. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. And always remember to Dokkan responsibly.